like there has been a lot of things written on this one slide. First and foremost thing I want you all to notice is this Google Developers India Community Summit. It was a photo of last year, which was held in Ladakh, and this year it was held in Goa. Like annual community summit they hold for uh, from Google. Like it is everything done by Google for GDGs and WTM communities. For GDSC, similarly, they do GDSC related annual conference. So the thing or the idea of community is we'll quickly discuss about what the idea of community is, what are all the programs going on and run by Google, and how you can be the part of it, how you'll get benefited from it, as well as like how I have been through this. So those of you, a brief introduction of myself. I am Jyoti Mishra. I work as a software developer, or you can say cloud and infrastructure developer at Evertz Microsystems. Wait, I just need to switch the screen over here and turn this one over here. Yeah. So I have been working as a like software developer first, then software cloud architect, and currently I am working as infrastructure and serverless application developer at Evo's Microsystems. And my day-to-day work involves with interaction with cloud, web apps, and Python applications. And I am a graduate from your college, like it is our college. I am a graduate of Academy of Technology back in the year of 2019. So, like some of you guys reached out to me saying, like I am an alumni of your college itself. So you guys have to like bear with me. We have been through the same, and if you are like just bored, you had a long college day or you had anything, just bear with me for the session, because I know what it was like to go to Adi Shaptagram and get back and do things like that. So I am a woman tech maker ambassador, as I'm a Google developer group Cloud Kolkata co-organizer. I'll get back here. Yeah. So I'm a woman tech maker. Now, what does this term mean? Woman tech maker means a woman working in tech. Yes, no. Like, how many of you are agreeing a woman tech maker means woman working on tech? Mm, but not exactly. Women tech maker is underrepresented. So this was a program which was started for women, but then currently it has evolved, and it is to a stage where it is underrepresented group of people, and even a man can be a woman tech maker ally by supporting the initiatives of WTM, like being a mentor of WTM program, or like supporting different things. And even you can even participate in like you can also be a WTM member and participate in ongoing programs, win goodies through it, do anything possible with the programs going on. Next slide. Wait. I'm also a WTM ambassador. What does this mean? This means that out of 81,000 people who are members, only 1,100 people are chosen to be ambassadors. And we get a responsibility to bring out more such events where people are aware of the programs being run. I'll at the end show you the websites of what all sessions and what all information, informative like programs are being run on around this. Now, the first and foremost thing, this session is going to be like very much interactive. It's not just me talking, or it would rather be we all are interacting with one another. So how many of you have been a part of a community earlier? A technical community, or even a non-technical community? Like Goodfellows is a community-driven program where like young people help in elderly people as a part of the community and get uh, paid in terms of monetary or non-monetary support. Same way you can say like yeah, so that's also a community. I just gave you the example. Similarly, Canvas Laughter Club, if you guys watch like comedy, that's a comedy community group. So do you guys uh, like know what a community is, or have you been ever a part of another community? You can just type in your answer. Yep, students chapter counts. It does counts. IEEE community, yes. Okay. Resourcio community, resource IO. If it is, if I'm pronouncing wrong, just correct me. It is resource IO or
No, it's
resourcio?
resource actually. It is a college community. It has been
Mm-hmm.
created by Shomojit. He's present in the meeting. Actually,
Ah, okay.
the motive of this community is to provide resources to the engineers basically,
Ah, nice,
and we are
interesting.
trying to strive is at a as a global community also. Like
Oh, interesting, very
Shomojit
interesting.
is like the founder of this community.
Oh, very great. Great to have you, Somajit, while we are talking about the community. So, some of you guys are aware of community, right? So, community is basically a group of people being nice towards each other and making each other achieve what they want to, right? Will be rewarding in terms of learning, will be rewarding in terms of like learning from new resources, will be rewarding in terms of trying your hands on onto different resources. Same way you can get GDSC program itself is an online program, but the college chapter that you have is the like offline body for your like expectations. So anything that is like your GDSC brings onto the table, anything that your GDSC organizes, be it like getting speakers onboarded online or offline, that can be up to your scale of it. But then the online events, like the online programs, you have the GDSC, like you all have logged into, of course, signed up for gdsc.community.dev. You can go there and check for various resources. Also, developer.google.com has various programs running where you can just say, like, fill your GDSC name and can be a part of those programs. So this way, there are various things running under the hood of it. Who is running them? I already covered that people, program managers at Google directly coordinate with the GDSC leads, and then they communicate with the core. Then the GDSC leads communicate with the core team. Everyone is at the same level. It's not like uh, if someone is sitting at the top as a manager and then someone is taking it forward. No, a leadership quality is important. That is why your GDSC lead is chosen, so that he or she is accountable for anything that's happening. For your case, for your college, Raja is like current GDSC lead. You might be aware of that. He'll be responsible for anything as such happening. But the entire core team, at the end of the day, I'll be waiting for the time to participate the virtual event. Your GDSC will be communicating it too. So sign up and keep an eye on every message or every email that they forward. And your GDSC would bring like cloud study jam, या फिर cloud challenge, all these things. Even Flutter का भी Flutter study jam and Flutter challenge आता है for app developers in Flutter. So all these like Firebase का भी challenges आता है. So all these would be brought to you by your GDSC, and your GDSC would even be responsible. Like Google क्या करेगा कि वो पूरा डेटा आपने GDSC का नाम दिया, आपके GDSC के डेटा के साथ वो your profile has been stored. Now once you complete the challenge, once you are done with all these on the Google side. Hello, hello, hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
you
yes, you're audible.
My screen suddenly disappeared, so I was
Oh,
my screen is visible as well, right?
okay. Hey, yes, yes, it is visible.
Okay, wait. Okay, fine, I'll continue just in this way. So yeah, this way it keeps on running, and then they'll track your progress, and then they'll send your goodies to your GDSC lead, and matlab, there's proper channel, your GDSC will distribute it to you. This way I even had got a couple of hoodies and GDSC was not there at AOT, but I used to coordinate and participate through other GDSCs because I had this interest of coding, and I had this interest. We had a code chef chapter in our college chapter. So I was, when are we going to expect these? What you just, these are challenges. Like I'll show you. Wait. Abhi it's visible now. So I'll quickly go to GDSC cloud run. Mhm. Like cloud run no, cloud run was a program. GDSC cloud uh, TCP contest. I think it was solution challenge. And then you can see here that this is a solution challenge going on. This was for 2023. Challenge अभी भी ongoing ही है, I guess इसका. See this? Uh, there's even more to it. You can even see the resources. यहाँ पे पूरा proper like calling all the student ये what this solution challenge means. How would you do something like designing or creating something using Firebase, Flutter or anything. That's what they have asked for here. अभी GCP का भी एक अलग से प्रोग्राम होता है. If I quickly search Quick Labs contest, तो इसका भी you'll get, these are older programs. Like you can see there are a number of things using which you can, and these were done by GDSCs, like different GDSCs. So even your GDSC would get somewhat similar quick lab session. And this is the console developer.google.com जहाँ पे जाके you'll be able to see your own self. मतलब if you'll see my profile, मैंने 2023 में I did not do this. Okay, so this one was already done. But then, like there would be something other than this upcoming soon. If I see my dashboard, you'll be able to see ki, for GDSC, I don't know if I have anything. But I have like these WTM Ambassador Cloud Batch, then movie rating, yeah, prediction thing which I attended. So all these things which I have done, I like got these batch. Similarly, you'll also get these batch whenever you do something on your developer.google.com profile. और यहीं पे there are various like challenges, things of that sort going on. So if I simply like do beginner of Java application, beginner of Android Compose, beginner of Firebase and Flutter, like these are something really easy to do and create. और गूगल मैप से क्रिएट करना है मुझे एक एप्लीकेशन, दैट ऑल्सो you'll get a lot of like these programs, and you all can access this through your GDSC का account directly. What event is going on globally, मतलब ये global वाला सारा events है. You can get access to this. This happened last month itself, this day last month. The solution means whatever have been like वो जो solution challenge था ना, that one, like how people implemented it and what they did, you can get through here. So there is a lot, like you, some of you had this doubt ki from where I can learn and have this thing ki I can even code. So you can do you can click on start. अभी यहाँ पे क्या होगा कि there are like lessons associated with it, right? So if I want to go to Chrome and do all these things, there are courses, there are resources associated with it. You can go watch it and then code along with it. मतलब जितना भी कोड है ना वो तुम खुद से इसको देख देख के करके ट्राई कर सकते हो, and thus you'll be able to like complete it in this way. So mostly these things make your life easy to learn, give you a lot of so your G or some of GDSC exclusive contests happen that's like only run by the um, college GDSC. I hope I'm making sense. No, not lots of assignment, like those programs जो cloud study jam वाला assignment होता है, that's really small assignments, like 2-3 line का code का change करना है and then you'll be done that way. Okay, how would you benefit from it? Of course there are takeaway, like your technical knowledge will enhance, you'll have projects. Best and like for first and foremost part of it would be ki you'll have projects to showcase in your CV. A CV with a link is much more better, much better and much appreciated than a CV with only text. So thus that would be one thing. So these, I think you already have done these things. That is why you are here. You can pass it on with your friends and other like classmates, batchmates, or seniors or juniors whom you think that they are interested in tech community and tech. You can also be the part of the core team won't mind having volunteers, of course, because and don't think like I don't have a knowledge, I how can I be the part of the core team, how can I be a volunteer to the team, core team. You can start in terms of just creating the Figma design, or creating the designs or posters for the event on Canva, or even these days Google provide us with the template, we just have to edit that on slides. तो इवन डूइंग दैट लाइक उसको करने में भी थोड़ा टाइम तो जाता है ना. इफ यू आर अ वॉलंटियर यू लर्न एटलीस्ट हाउ टू यूज एंड design those elements, how to group those, and thus you'll be like having some or the other knowledge about it. Even if you are like joining the social media or photography team, you'll learn how it goes, you'll learn about the teamwork, you'll learn about the vocabulary, you learn about the grammatical errors that you're not meant to do, you'll learn about the communication skills. So every small and big thing or task is counted being a part of the tech community. It's not just the technical knowledge, but also the non-technical or the soft skill that gets added into. Uh, you can join other developer communities like GDG and GDG Cloud Kolkata. GDG Cloud Kolkata ka I'll take you to the page. There's one here, and there's community.dev. So this is our like page which was there for like after this we had a CCD like event going on. So this was our CCD 2023 and 2023 page for CCD 2022. Similar page was there. If you would be seeing teams, इसमें mostly मतलब this was our organizing team, and then there were team of volunteers, and most of them are students, like almost every one of them are students from second year, third year. So this was a pretty big event where we handled around 2800 audience in a tech event. So you can understand how much these web team folks, like only 5 people in web team, they developed this entire website which you are seeing right now. So you can see the amount of exposure you get being a part of, and these folks are the ones who get to attend our events regularly, जो हमेशा हमसे interact करते हैं. So you can join this like join the community using this link gdg.community.dev/gdg cloud kolkata. यहाँ पे भी we do have monthly events. So monthly, like every month we have one event, which is restricted to having more professionals than students. As a student, you might not get a chance of being there in the first go, but slowly and steadily, if you are consistent towards it, you'll get a chance. And you, if you attend it, and if you even uh, like contribute to the community, you'll definitely get recognized in terms of goodies or in terms of opportunities, in terms of even you can say that in terms of internship offers, because many of our um volunteers have landed, like this core team which you are seeing over here. These folks met in he was a GDSC lead back in 2019, and they both were GDG and GDG cloud organizer, and these three folks built their own startup, and they are earning pretty well. So you can understand the idea of the community, where this networking and where your potential is coming into. Even they met these two folks at the same place. And from our volunteering team, you'll see Rishiraj. He's a ML guy. He has even joined their company. He got an offer from them because he was doing good in the community. He was showcasing good projects in the community. So you can see that how things can go, how far things can go. So join the community, be active, just clear your agenda क्योंकि बहुत सारे distractions होंगे. Focus, or if you want to try your hands on like n number of things, 30-40 things, you can go ahead and check that out as well. um WTM membership, of course, I want you all to be a part of it. Not only girls, but also uh, like men over here can also be a ally by being a member and can help us. It's just bit.ly/WTM membership. So you can just go on these links. And now I already like told this number that out of 81k members, we are 1.1k ambassadors. So we definitely need more ambassadors, but you can be an ambassador once you have some professional exposure. So currently being a member and then learning from those resources also counts. Mm, any questions, concerns, queries, anything related to what we discussed? Then I'll quickly take this question of Sovik. He asked about my first experience of a tech event. So it was like I was into online coding, like only I used to do Code Chef, and I used to even like do like okay, so I used to participate in code cook-offs. I used to participate in what was that other hacker earth and hacker rank contest. So our college had a coding club back then, which used to organize these contests. और उसमें जो फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड आता था, उसको वो लोग पेन या चॉकलेट ऐसा कुछ देते थे. तो I participated once back in my second year, like third semester, and I got third position in it. So I was like, fine, I can do this as well. Lead code I started later. Firstly, I started with Hacker Rank and CodeChef Championships. Then I started going to the other colleges uh, for these tech tech fest coding contests. Yep. Hacker rank is like topic wise, and then easy and medium DP के भी programmings अगर मिला के, they used to prepare a full fledged contest which had like time limit and time complexity and everything check on it. So that way we used to, and nothing is like small or big. Even if you are starting it out, it's fine. Like you have to code if you are going to be in tech. And it should not always be कि एक application ही code कर रहे हैं, या it should not always be कि we are just coding for a contest. It should be a mix of both. मतलब you all should, I'll show you my own GitHub once. Wait, I'll show you my portfolio website यहाँ से एक बार. So this was my portfolio which I developed like थोड़े time पहले. थोड़े time मतलब 1.5-2 साल पहले. This is a static page, single page application, and like these social media things and everything is. I even hadn't updated the Twitter logo. Like it's that old. So yeah, like these things are the things like these when you create these or when you code for it, you see that like this is a single page application that has very small, like this is written in React. So you can see कि यहाँ पे वो React से related data है and all these things are there. But then at the end of the day, it is like you need to code, you need to do or write something for it. This is an open source thing. You can go to my GitHub and check it out. I'll give you the details of it again. But then you have to a tech stack is React, and like it's a simple React JS project, no backend as such, because it was not needed to have a backend. And this thing is coming from Google Docs. I have just implemented Google Doc to React uh, plugin thing, which is just fetching it from Google Docs real time. And this animation thing is taken from the web. I have mentioned the source in the repository itself. This is just an animation file that's running. How can you contribute to open source? This is a very vast and very big question, and very good question, of course. There are several projects ongoing, and what's open source means, the code is public. You can use it, you can see a new use case for it, and you can contribute. जैसे कि we use a tool called Basil, or we use React. We all use, right? React was open source of Facebook. Same way Angular we all use. Angular was an open source tool of Google. So if you'll go to Angular ka GitHub, I'll quickly show you itself. Angular ka GitHub, you'll see that there are a lot of repositories in it. So if you just open Angular, you'll see there are a lot of issues. So first and foremost thing, you create a issue. If that issue is approved, you start working on it. Like dynamic components aren't hydrated when app module bootstrap, it's app component. अब यहाँ पे this person just wrote down that he faced this issue of loading the dynamic component. When he adds bootstrap app component, it is not allowed in it. Thus, he added into this. Now, if you see something related, this is an open issue, and you can like there's only one participant. Like this guy has reported this issue, and he will be and no one has assigned. Matlab, no one is solving this yet. So you just create an issue, talk, have a discussion on the discussion page. Like for the very much bigger repositories, it goes in this way. Assign the issue to yourself, create a pull request with your changes, like make the code changes, create a pull request to the changes, and then thus if the pull request gets accepted, even you can see that there are a lot of like pull requests with docs. Documentation may change karna is also a open source contribution. So you can even do a change in documentation and thus be a part of the thing. Someone has said added the documentation ki REM font adjustment mein they have left it to be pixels. So he just cleaned off these codes, and this guy has a PR for it. So he is a contributor. The moment he does this, he'll become a contributor to this repository. So यहाँ पे you can see कि total contributors, like it would be a number in thousands probably. You can see a lot of contributors are there, है ना? if not thousand, at least hundreds तो होंगे ही. You can see 120 के आसपास 2016 में थे. Currently it is decreased down to around 40. So you can also be a contributor, or you can contribute to open source by like going on to various repositories. Of course, find out your domain and your interest first, then start contributing. Read the documentations of any project that you want to understand. If it doesn't make sense to you, that means there is some scope of improvement. You can, of course, initiate a discussion over that. That this example doesn't make sense. Can someone explain it for me? If not, then you can add a simplified example, create a pull request, and start your contribution in that way. Okay. Yeah. Anyone has any questions? If not, can you share a write down the of what we should do? Uh, okay, that is very subjective question. So we thank you for the question. From the beginning, if we are in the middle, okay, fine. So Shovik, I want to know like what perspective you are asking for. Being a first year student or being a third year graduation student, it would differ for both of you. That way I'm asking. Being a first year, fine. So being a first year, in your first year you understand, like I was someone who didn't had computer science back in their 11th and 12th, but I had some exposure to coding in my ninth and 10th standard. So thus I knew Java a little bit, but I did not know much about how to write a code. So in my first year I learned how to write a code. In my, like, as soon as my first year ended, I started participating on online coding contests. How to become a GD? I'm not a GD yet, so I won't be the right person to answer it. But I have seen people around me being a GD. GD is is an inclusive program, so you have to be very peculiar of the knowledge, and someone from the GD community have to recommend you for being a GD, and then 5 or 6 interviews are taken for that. For a, you need to choose a specific tech, Google technology, and you need to showcase like your presence in community, and you presenting talks or you talking to multiple cities is also one of the criteria for becoming a GDE. So I was going back to the question of roadmap of first year students. So first year you learned how to code, you learned how to solve a problem algorithmically. First year itself you can start learning about basics about Flutter building blocks or any website development, like whatever you want. uh, had you decided? No, in my third semester I first decided that I want to participate in the contest. So it was basically the second year which in which I decided. Like there is no time is too late to join or too early to join. So you can start whenever you feel like that you are ready, but don't feel underconfident all the time that I don't know this. At least attempt. What's gonna It was IWD, International Women's Day celebration of WTM Kolkata, and for tech it was Code Chef Cook Off Challenge and internal like hacker rank challenge by AOT Code Club. Like in future your GDSC would definitely design events which has more technical projects and more technical knowledge. Since this was just an induction, that is why we took it. What to do next after Java? मैंने अभी अभी दिखाया आपको कि यहाँ पे Java का एक प्रोग्राम properly था. You can simply go and यहीं पे था शायद. ये तो खैर वो था accessibility and that. If I go quickly for developers, no, not this one. There would be some resources and some programs of Java. So basically, with Java, you can Java is a backend extensive language. जावा में फ्रंट एंड का उतना कुछ नहीं कर सकते, JSX पेजेस बना सकते, बट दैट रिक्वायर्स टू मच ऑफ स्किल्स. सो दैट इज वाई व्हाट वी डू इज वी मेक जावा और पाइथन बैक एंड, और उसको फ्रंट एंड से मतलब उसके एंड पॉइंट्स बना के HTTP एंड पॉइंट्स बना के छोड़ देते हैं, एंड फ्रॉम फ्रंट एंड वी रीच आउट टू दोज. Had you been a part of community? Yes, I was. Even I led the entire tech fest from the coding side of the events. I was a part of the code community, like uh, of AOT, like code club of AOT. I was a part of GDG, like I was a member of WTM as well from our college. AOT, I said. After having learned Java in 11th and 12th, I started a bit of uh, not exactly like stick to one language. If Java, then stick to Java for online coding. If Python, then stick to Python for online coding. One language is enough. No need to like hop onto multiple language. I did that mistake as well, but कॉलेज करिकुलम में थोड़ा सा रहता है उतना तक पढ़ लो, बट मास्टर ओनली वन लैंग्वेज इज एनफ. C++ or Java or Python, like any one of the language. If you are fine with developing Django web application with Python, fine. If you are learning JavaScript, easy to learn language, front end उसमें करना चाहते हैं तो JavaScript पढ़ लो. If you know Java well enough, develop your backend in Java. If you have not known Java well enough and you have progressed to know JavaScript, Node.js में backend कर लो, या Python आता है तो Python में कर लो. So whatever you have. I had exposure to learn C and C++ back in my 11th and 12th. What should I focus more on? C++ is an object oriented language and has more libraries inbuilt. So you can focus on C++ and continue writing codes. Basically, the more you write code, the more you learn. Coding is that way. And C++ में sure, I'll get back to it quickly. Events and all the events and organizers. So first and foremost thing, your point of contact would be your GDSC. They'll be bringing you. There would be blast emails. There would be a lot of things from them to you for these several programs. Cloud Study Jam वगैरह होता है. If you go to Quick Labs, wait. ये UITC ने करवाया था. This is not exactly related to you, but then you can open developer.google.com and you can go to community, and then you can find GDSCs ka various program which is going on. Like join a club, you are already a club member, so you'll just quickly go back and advoku mein, this is a platform where you get access to when you are a part of this मतलब ये वाला जो तुम्हारा एक्चुअल वेबसाइट है gdsc.community.dev के बाद, then you can community में there are solution challenges. There are, so yahi pe mainly this year's solution challenge as such has been done, but then there are various other programs which would come, and you will see all those challenges over here itself. Resources may whatever has been taught to be participated in, like suppose challenge to miss ho gaya mere se, now what can I do to be a part or prepare myself for the next year's solution challenge? You can visit these resources. अगस्त में ही it concluded basically. उसके बाद you can even be a part of these other communities and go through the programs running through it. जैसे solution challenge और accelerator program चल रहा है अभी. Accelerator में क्या होता है कि basically ये cloud related technologies और tech stack का, they give you sessions and then they ask you for assignment. No, you can be member of only your college GDSC if it has. If it doesn't has GDSC, then like people say people in a small First, design your own portfolio, try to explore your hands on coding, and code as much as possible. देखो यहाँ पे डेवलप जावा एप्स ऑन गूगल, मतलब बहुत सारे प्रोग्राम्स रन हो रहे हैं ना अभी. इफ आई लर्न मोर देयर विल बी लाइक ट्यूटोरियल्स टू इट, देयर विल बी लाइक दीज आर स्टेप टू स्टेप guide. I can go and visit these all, complete learning, try. ये कोड लैब का वो है, द कोड लैब थिंग व्हिच आई वाज सेइंग कि इसका एक्सेस, इसका एक्चुअल मतलब इसका एक्सेस यू कैन टेक बीइंग अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस डेवलपर thing, you can access this. But then wo prize wala thing, the one which comes with the goodies thing, that will be induced by your GDSC. So you can definitely I'll share this link as well here. Java Cloud Fundamentals for those of you who want to try your hands on. So there are various like ye learn pe jaake you can visit these things and like just finish it off. Android basics with Compose, remote config on Unity. Unity game development is a new term.
This is not it. Like,
There are many. Google Maps से कुछ बनाना है, Angular से कुछ बनाना है, Material UI से कुछ बनाना है, TensorFlow से. Some of you might have interest in machine learning. I'm not a good person for answering your questions here because I have very low like knowledge about machine learning. You can go and explore, or there are GDEs in Kolkata. If you visit our community events, you'll be able to communicate with them, those who are having like much knowledge in it. So this way, I was from computer science and engineering, CSE. Okay, so I think this was all from my side. If you want to connect with me, you can just scan it with your phone. Like just scan this QR code and go to this link tree का link. उसमें पूरा मेरा सारा social media, LinkedIn and all. LinkedIn I won't be able if I'm not accepting your request this moment. Just be patient. It might take time for me for getting back. Okay, I think this was all from my side. If you
Thank you,
have any other
Jyoti. Uh,
question, you can reach out to me or these folks.
Thank you, Jyoti, for taking the time to share your expertise with us today. It was a very great pleasure to have you as our speaker. Now, I would like to hand the stage over to Raja, the lead of GDSC AOT, who will be leading our discussion next.
Welcome, guys. This is our GDSC family. Welcome to GDSC AOT 2023 to 2024. Um, I am your GDSC lead. I'm Raja Majumdar, a pre-final year CS based student. I'm the founder and lead of GDSC at AOT. So, meet our faculty advisor. You guys all know, I guess, this is Professor Partha Ghosh. He has been really a good support for establishing GDSC till nowadays, and he loves all of you. He was really excited to have a club, which where we can like explore different technologies and get our hands done on really cool project with the help of him. He is like really super cool guy. You can reach out to him with any queries. He's really good. So next we have like what is GDSC, right? So GDSC or Google Developer Student Club is supported by Google. It is for the students who wants to explore the technologies of Google. So Google provides all the resources so that you can learn and grow as a community, right? So we have this really cool family of GDSC all over the nation, and all of us are like one. So we explore the technologies together, we learn together, and we grow together. Now, what we'll do in GDSC? We'll basically connect, learn, and grow together. What do I mean? This is the motto of Google. Now, what's in it for you? why should you join GDS? Right. I hope many of you are familiar with the GDSC family, like how GDSC works and how all the events they organize. Right now in GDSC AOT, which is a like a brainchild of us, we will do the following things. We'll do everything for you, everything for the community. We have the resources support from the Google, and you'll get the learning platform. You will have the teamwork if you are working on a project, or if you want to share something with the fellow developers, like you have right doubt or something. So you just pitch at us, right? Drop us anywhere, contact us in the community, and we will be there for you. Next, you have the leadership skills. So when we will get to know the code GDSC team, you will hear from them that in GDSC we actually peer learn, right? So suppose some of the students are there as a head, and we teach each other different technologies so that we can like explore really cool stuff together. Now, next you have the opportunity to connect with great people. For example, you have the support of GDEs, Google Developer Experts, or the like really cool industrial peoples from who are coming for talk or session. You can just reach out to them, like tell them you're a GDSC member, and they are more than happy to help you. Right. And next, and one of the most important thing from GDSU to expect is the cool certificates, goodies, and the swags. So in each like GDSC event, you'll get free cool certificates from Google. You know the really cool goodies, for example, your like hoodies or pen or cap, anything, right? And the badges, which you can show them virtually in your portfolio that yeah, you have completed this path, and Google has offered you this badge. Right? Next up, we have meet the team session. So let's get in touch like the what is comprised of this GDSC good like core team. So this is the core team we have. We have Shinjini Ghosh as our web development lead, and we have Shomajit as our web development associate. So if you guys are here, can you give us a little bit of intro about yourselves?
Yeah, sure. Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, you are.
So, hello everyone. I am Shinjini Ghosh. I'm a third year CSPS student at AOT. I'm passionate about web development and I'm a full stack web developer. I have been given the role of web dev head of GDSC AOT 2023. So, well, that's all about me. And next comes Shomojit.
So Shomajit is not here with us for 5 minutes, actually. So Shomajit is basically, to be honest with you guys, he's my roommate. I have been with him like for more than a year. I know this guy. He's a really cool developer, and he has thrown up his best to the community, right? So he's our web development associate. Next come we have Ronnie Banerjee as our cloud head. Ronnie, are you here? He's having some issues. Okay, so Ronnie is our cloud head, and he has been working with his startup Project X, and he's a really cool guy. You can reach out to him anytime about any type of cloud doubts. He's a really good community member. You can say like he gives all to the community. Next up, we have the Tangshu as our Android and Flutter head. All right, Diptanshu is a really cool Android developer, and he has been through like with the with different communities. For example, the IEI students chapter and all the communities. As a developer, as a management lead, and here he is holding the position of Android and Flutter. Next up, we have Kaushik as our Android and Flutter associate.
Hello everyone, I am Kaushik Chaudhary. I'm from CSE third year, third sim. Uh, yeah, I like to code in Flutter, Dart actually, Flutter framework, and I also like to explore new languages. Any new languages I hear about, I like to explore that at least. So that's all about me. Thank you.
All right. Next, we have Sneha Dritashe as our social and content associate. So Sneha has been a really helping hand to us from the beginning of like starting of JDSC. She's handling all the socials, all the posts you see regularly we post, and the interactive images, like everything she's doing on her own with Arathi. So Arathi, next up we have Arathi Bondapadhyay as our social and content head. So Arathi, are you here? All right. So Arathik is our social and content head. So all the posters and the contents you see going on regularly from GDSC, from like managing everything and helping us with the social handles through which we got the reach. So Arathik and Srihadita are really working very hard to like give us new members and take GDSC to a greater height. Next up, we have Snigdha, our UI and UX associate. So Snigdha has been a really cool designer. If you see any kind of like a GDSC posters floating around in the socials, you know that Snigdha has her contribution in that. So from designing the posters, from designing the headers, the everything she has done it. All right. Next up, we have Saf as our UI UX head. So with Snigdha, SAF contributes to a greater extent from like designing and handling the social media, like hand on hand. So SAF is a third year CSBS student. Uh, he's actually our uh, GDSC UI UX designer, and we're really happy to have such a great designer with us. Next up, we have Ronak as our AIML associate.
Hello, I'm Ronak Sen, currently pursuing CSBS fifth semester, and I'm generally interested in AI/ML stuff and also do some web development stuff. So happy to help.
Thanks, Ronak. So next up, we have Devaditya as our cloud associate. With Ronit, he works hands in hands to manage the cloud.
Hello everyone, I am Devaditya Som. I am the Cloud Associate of GDSC Clubs. I am currently working on, I'm currently learning DevOps, and it is very great to be part of the Google Developer Student Clubs of AOT. Thank you, Rajaga, for considering me in the team. So this is it.
That's awesome. So next up, we have Shubhra Kamal, who is the AIML head.
Yeah, hello everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, so hello everyone. My name is Shubhra Kamal, and first of all, thanks a lot for giving me the opportunity to be the AIML head. Thank you, Raja. Thanks, all of you. Uh, I'm from third year computer science and business systems from Academy of Technology, and I'm the director of ProjectX.Cloud. First of all, that's my startup, and secondly, I've also been a machine learning researcher at Woxen University. I'd be happy to help you and guide you through your IML journey. And yeah, that's it for me. I hope we have more and more upcoming machine learning and artificial intelligence sessions coming up to guide you on this feed. Thanks a lot.
That's a really good intro from our AIML head. So next up, we have how to join the club. So for all of you, if you wanna like join GDSC AOT, I would like to request you to scan this QR and go to the join us option. Okay. So after scanning the QR, you will have this page right in front of you. So click on the join us, and you will be a member of GDSC AOT. So I would request all of you to scan it and join us right now. That's really great to hear, Devji. So if you have anything in mind, right, or you are working on something, you can just go to our community and pitch about it. Would be really interested to look into that. All right. Next, we have a really good surprise for you guys. So are you guys ready for it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, show us some love in the chat section. Awesome, awesome. All right. So introducing the first event of GDSC AOT, where you will have a lot more exposure to learn about the cloud technologies, and beside that you'll have the opportunity to win the exciting goodies from GDS. So introducing the cloud study jams, this is the event of the month, starting from the next month. So we have cloud study jam in GDSC. So what is cloud study jams? Actually, Google Cloud Study Jams are the community-run study groups for developers and the students. So these are conducted in the two cohorts, one in the September and one in the October. So we are planning to conduct this in September, and the registration begins on 29th August, and it will be open for like till 1st September 5 p.m. Okay, so you can we will have all the details compiled together for you guys, and we will share it after the session. So, uh, if you want to start your cloud journey, then this is the best thing possible for you, because you'll have all the access to the Google resources right in front of you for free for 1 month. So please join this cloud strategy and like learn and explore about cloud. For more details, you can visit to this site, and you can learn about what are these cloud studies. So one more thing you have to keep in mind, that we this is a seat limited event. So this is first come first serve basis. So we only have 150 seats. So please start registering right on 29th August, and like fill the seats as soon as possible. What's in it for you? So Cloud gives you the access of quick labs for free for 1 month to explore all the labs. For example, you go to the labs and complete one by one. You will learn about every technologies there. You will have to complete the labs, and the one who scores the most will get this kind of exciting goodies from Google. Okay, you'll have like cap, Keto, you can see all of this, plus many more. Okay, so we have an overview of the upcoming year, what we'll do from our side as GDSC. So in August, we are starting the GDSC. Right now, you are in the info session, like inauguration. And just after that, you have the cloud study jam. So till September, November, we'll have the cloud related domain. We'll have sessions, we'll have workshops, we'll have cloud study jams, everything we have for you. In our basket. And then we have like from December, we will have the Android, where you will have the Android study jams, workshops, and everything. Then in January, you will have like TensorFlow, that is a AIML model, if you know. So there we will explore the AIML, learn about them, make some projects, cool projects, and we'll have some more events related to Flutter in the mid March, and where we'll learn about more about like Android and build really cool apps. We'll have some like challenges for you, and next we have like open to all events like we will conduct on our own and let you know. So this is the agenda for the upcoming year. So stay tuned, don't miss any events because each event has some really cool perspective and it gives you a lot more exposure to everything related to tech. Right, you get to know about the Google technologies, you get to know the Flutter, TensorFlow, Android, cloud, everything. So any of you exploring any domain, so this is a really huge opportunity for you to not only like complete projects or learn the technologies, but also a really good opportunity to connect with the cool industry people. Will be giving the talks, will be giving the resources, like will help you throughout your journey. So now we are coming to an end. We would like all of you to just follow us in different social media, spread the name of Google Developer Student Club AOT everywhere, and let the world know about like what the exciting journey you are having here. Like what are the events, what are the like post everything. All right, that's the end of our introductory session. Thank you for being a really cool attendees. I didn't expect like you'd be to be this patient and I really love you guys. Like we are really overwhelmed with all the responses we have got in the chat. With Jyoti Di being the speaker, being like enlightening us with all the domains, like really really awesome. And there we will also have like a you will have a feedback form for us, and to your excitement we have really some swags, little swags for you, who fills the feedback forms and like repost and retweet all our socials. Okay, so we after the event we'll go and check out the socials, and if we find like you are you have the highest repost and highest like, so we will decide the winner like that. So please share our socials, uh, tell everyone about GDSC AOT, and like help them join our community and so that we can grow together. Thanks. Thank you everyone.